I'm just going to talk about something that I just thought of, and I haven't really come up with an outline about it, but it's the way that you're going to be able to make a lot more money than you are now. It's a way to build a business. It's a way to think about investing. It's the way to really, really get rich. This concept is something that comes from a Wayne Gretzky quote that it says to not skate to where the puck is, but to skate where the puck is going to be, right? If you see this, if you truly see this, it's going to allow you to bypass all of the other people that are skating to where the puck is, right? So right now there's a lot of trends going on, right? Yeah. You can see these trends happening. You know, TikTok is crazy, cryptocurrency, especially NFTs, right? At any given time, there's going to be trends, and there always has been, right? I remember when the App Store first came out, and then people were jumping into the App Store gold rush, trying to make apps and put them out there. And a lot of people did. They made a lot of money in that gold rush. I remember when YouTube first came out and people jumping on YouTube and podcasts and blogging and, you know, the Web 2.0, when that came out. There's so many of these opportunities that existed that if you could have capitalized on them, you could have made a lot of money. But when I talk about skating to where the puck is going to be, I don't mean necessarily identifying some of these particular platforms. Instead, what I mean is identifying what a platform being popular will lead to. So this is really the second order effect of a thing, right? So TikTok itself, right? If you knew that TikTok was going to explode, then maybe you could create an account on TikTok and make some videos on there. That'd be first order effect timing. But the problem with that is that when there's a gold rush, everybody's going into the gold rush. And yeah, sure, more and more people pile on later, and the early movers have the advantage. But there's always so many different things that you could invest in. And then even then, when you have so many people piling into a gold rush, the probability says that only a small percentage of people will actually become super successful and make a ton of money there. But if you can look for the second order effect, then that's where you really make the money. So a good example from this is from the cryptocurrency market. When Bitcoin was first coming up, there was this small company, it was a Magic the Gathering trading card company called MT Gox, right? And they pivoted to become a cryptocurrency exchange platform. And when they did that, that blew them up. Now, forget about the demise and the scandal involved with that. That's just a good example of this. Another good example that we're seeing right now is a company called OpenSea. Probably you've seen OpenSea, and you've seen how you can trade NFTs on OpenSea. So the founders of OpenSea, they were ahead of the game. They were skating to where the puck was going to be, and then they invested in the second order effect. They didn't try and buy NFTs. They didn't try and create NFTs, although they may have done that as well. But instead, they created a platform for trading NFTs because they knew that that was the second order effect of NFTs becoming popular, right? So anytime you're really trying to look at making money, and this is the same thing what they said about the gold rush, right? They said about the California gold rush, the people who made the money, if there's a gold rush, instead of trying to dig for gold, sell shovels. Okay, so where can you sell shovels, right? So you got to look at all these things that are happening. And if you're on top of some of the trends here, you need to not look at trying to get on the trend itself, but instead, what does the trend mean? What does it lend itself to? What is the second order effect that's going to happen because of this trend? All right. Another good example of this would be, I just watched a television series called Squid Games. And what happened was it started to go viral on TikTok, right? So someone looking for the first order effect of that would be like, oh, I need to make a TikTok video, a Squid Game one. So many people did that, right? Oh, how I would cheat at Squid Game, you know, the green light, red light things. And sure, some of those videos blew up and got millions of views. Sure. Okay. But big deal. How much money do you really make from that? How much popularity do you really get from that? Not a whole lot. But there was this opportunity because Halloween's coming up, right? So imagine you saw that Squid Game was becoming popular, all right? And you saw that TikTok, all these TikToks that were going viral. And instead of thinking about making your own TikTok, you thought about the second order effect that said, well, if Squid Games becomes popular, then because it's Halloween, people are going to search for these costumes, and there's going to be this huge demand for these costumes. And so instead, you went and you created costumes, and you found a production line and a way to assemble, manufacture, and drop ship a whole bunch of costumes, and you put them up for sale. Then you can make a ton of money from the second order effect of that. So I don't want to keep this video too long, but I talk about a lot more concepts like this in investing advice, how to build a business in the Bulldog Mindset membership. There's a link down below for $7. You can join for the first month, and it's totally free in the sense that I will refund you the $7 for your first month if you don't like it. I don't think I've had any one person ask me for a refund yet, because it's a huge amount of value, a huge community of men talking about building businesses, investing, the fitness side of things, relationships, dating, all that kind of stuff, all rolled into one about improving your masculine, becoming the man that you want to become. So go check that out. Again, $7 for the first month, totally free, because I'll refund you if you don't like it. But the whole point, of all this is that anytime you're looking for opportunities, okay, don't just go with the herd. Instead, think about where the herd's going to go. And because of the direction of the herd's going to go, what is the second order effect? What is the thing that you can do that you can capitalize on that trend, right? It's the same thing in investing, right? With a lot of people that try to invest in speculative moves, they try to look for the thing that's popular, the thing that's going to go up. Instead, think about, okay, if all these people start to move into this investment, well, what companies will benefit from that investment? What companies will benefit from this stock going up, from this precious metal going up, from these things happening? How does that then change the game, and what can you invest in a second order effect? If you can figure this kind of stuff out and start thinking second order, sometimes even third order effects, that's how you really, really become wealthy and make money. It's not from the first order thing. That is too much competition. It's too much of a rush. But the second order effect way of thinking, that's the smart way. That's how you really, really make money.